An ABC News investigation tonight. Whistleblowers have come out of the shadows, speaking exclusively to ABC's chief investigative correspondent Brian Ross. They are air marshals entrusted with keeping Americans safe on planes. Their ranks have swelled since 9/11. And now some of them are here to say what they are seeing behind the scenes, as Brian Ross brings us this story.
Their job is to keep the skies safe from terrorism.
Federal Air Marshals,
Traveling armed and incognito, there are about 4,000 air marshals trained to make split-second decisions with mature, professional judgment. But now former and current air marshals, including these three who cannot show their faces, tell ABC News that the agency is plagued by managerial incompetence and outrageous misconduct that jeopardizes safety.
I expect my federal law enforcement officers to set the bar, not to act like a bunch of school kid punks running around in a college fraternity.
Over the last 5 years, air marshals have been documenting the bad behavior of their bosses. This photo shows a supervisor caught sound asleep on a flight, armed with a loaded gun.
Now all you need to know is the terrorist gets a hold of that gun, he's got a free gun on that airplane.
In the Orlando office, former Air Marshal Steve Theodopoulos discovered that supervisors had created their own distorted version of Jeopardy!
It had discriminating remarks.
Playing a game with racial and sexist slurs as humiliating categories for minority and gay air marshals.
The culture is hate African Americans, hate females, go after gays and lesbians because we don't like the way they think.
Members of Congress say such behavior raises questions about the judgment, maturity, and professionalism of air marshals involved.
This behavior went well over the line. This is unprofessional. This is unacceptable.
Florida Senator Bill Nelson asked for a full Inspector General's investigation of the air marshals 2 years ago. According to an advance copy of the report due out this week, obtained by ABC News, the Inspector General found a great deal of tension and mistrust that created distraction at all levels at a time when mission tempo is high.
If you do not have people operating at their peak efficiency, then you take the risk that a terrorist is going to get away with its dirty deed.
The official who oversees the air marshals, John Pistole, told ABC News today that security was absolutely not compromised by the bad behavior of some of the agency's air marshals, and that he had already addressed most of the issues. The Inspector General's report also found that 76% of the air marshals surveyed agreed with that. But that still seems to leave about 1 in 4 air marshals who seem to think all these hijinks have put safety and security at risk, Diane.
Okay, thanks, Brian. And you'll have all of your investigation coming up tonight on Nightline. Be sure to watch.